In the late 1960s, as the folk scene evolved, Nick Drake emerged. Not as a performer hungry for fame, but as an artist completely lost in his own world. His 3 albums were masterpieces. Intricate guitar work, poetic lyricism, and a voice that felt like a secret only a few would hear. He fought record labels over his sound, refusing to follow the reverb-drenched, radio-friendly trends of the time. He wanted his voice clear, raw, and intimate, and he wouldn't compromise. But the world wasn't listening. His music barely left a dent in the mainstream. He shunned the spotlight, rarely performing live, only about 20 times in total, and avoided interviews. There are barely any photos of him because he kept to himself, a total recluse. Critics dismissed him, audiences didn't understand him, and the industry moved on without him. Frustrated and delusioned, he faded into obscurity. In 1974, at just 26, Nick Drake passed away, believing he was a failure, never knowing that his music would have outlived him. But decades later, his whisper became an earthquake. In the 90s, his songs resurfaced, first through cult followings, then through a 1999 Volkswagen commercial that introduced Pink Moon to the masses. Suddenly, the world was listening. Artists like Radiohead, Norah Jones, and Bon Iver hailed him as a genius. His records, once ignored, became sacred texts for musicians and fans seeking something pure, something timeless. Nick Drake wasn't made for the 60s, but the world eventually caught up. Today, his music resonates deeper than ever, a ghostly voice that refuses to fade. He never got to see it, never got to feel the love his music now receives. But for those who listen, his legacy is undeniable, proof that true art doesn't die, it just waits for the right ears to hear it.